I came home at 8. Like I was trying to say this earlier, right? I came home at 8. This is so crazy that I could come home so fast. 8 o'clock was my end day today. I got home from the place back to home was only a 6-minute trip. It's supposed to be more like a 10-minute trip, but somehow I managed to like hit every light on the way. Go through every light on the way, rather. So I got home in 6 minutes. When I left there at 11:30 and got there in about a 10-minute span by 11:40. I didn't even have to work until 12, right? So I got there 20 minutes early. This is insane because I used to go down to fucking Redmond. And down in Redmond, that's an hour's trip. At least an hour's trip in good traffic. I had to leave at 6 just to get there by 7. Then I take a fucking nap in my car and wake up about 40 minutes later and then go into the place and hang out so I could do my game testing at 8 o'clock. It was ridiculous. This job being so close is frightening me. I don't actually know how to plan for it because it's so damn fast to get over there. And I don't want to get over there early, like, pointlessly, because they actually can't use me a lot of the time if I show up too early. They want me on time so that my timesheet is proper and everything. It's super weird. I like the job so far, though. I mean, it seems pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. I talked to a lot of the workers there, and they're like, yeah, it's actually a pretty easy job for them to do. Once you know how to do things, it's pretty easy. It's a retail gig. It's a Walgreens, but it's a retail gig. There's not a lot of people came in today. It seemed pretty chillax. And it sounds like the place that I'll be assigned to, which is not this store, but another store that's further down south. That store is even more chilled out than this one. There's less people there. So this job, I think, is going to actually work out. I think I can handle it. I don't think it's beyond me or anything like that. I think I might actually like it if I could just kind of get into it and do it. And of course, it's a job. That means I'm making money. I can finally work towards getting that fucking personal computer that I've been talking about for fucking like half a year now. I'm going to get a job and I'm going to save up for a PC. I'm finally able to do that now. I can save up for that goddamn PC. So I am really, really heavily focused on this thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking... I'm still paranoid as fuck that I'm gonna fuck up and not do something right. Because, like I was talking about earlier, they've got a Western Union there and transaction fees, and you gotta look out for, like, money laundering and shit. It's really kind of scary sounding stuff. But I want to stick with it. I want to do it. I want to see if I can make some money doing this. The minimum wage in this state, in Washington State, has gone up $1. So it's no longer $10. It's actually $11. It's $11 right now, which is pretty good compared to 10, right? And I was working for a minimum wage of 10 doing video game stuff. And that was not even consistent. I was not working every day. It was more like I'd work for a couple weeks every day, get about 40 hours a week, and then I'd have almost like a week or two off pretty often because the projects just weren't coming in. So this is more reliable work. I will be working much, much, much more frequently, consistently, and it sounds like I'll probably be putting in 40-hour weeks. Probably. They technically say it's a 30 to 40 hour. It is full-time, so they say, but the hours are not always going to be 40, I guess. It's a little strange, but I really want to, like, as long as I'm still kind of getting into it, right? Today was just literally training. I haven't even touched a cash register. I got to figure out how to do that shit. I know how to do it by the computer, but actually being at the thing and, like, scanning items and all that shit, that is what I will be doing tomorrow. So, I think I'm going to call this early because I really want to focus on that. I don't want to wear myself out tonight. I'm having a great time with this game. I wish I had this game before I had worked for a couple of days so that I could blast through this story and just focus on the multiplayer. But, you know, whatever. It looks like I'm getting experience and I'm getting some money and shit. So it's not like this is a waste. I'm getting some good shit for doing this. And if we're lucky, completing the main story here is going to give us a big chunk of reward at the end. If we're lucky.